You ever wonder why Jesus allowed Judas to be the keeper of the purse or to stay in that position even though he knew he was robbing him? And then also, it even mentors here, Judas. You know you're in the midst of the creator of the entire universe, the all-knowing God. And you actually thought that you could deceive him, go around him, pretend like you're earnest with him, but you rob him. That's scary. That's like the depths of insanity. But yeah, Jesus allowed him to stay in the position. Why? Why would he do that? And he knew what he was doing. You understand the depths of grace and patience that is to know the truth about someone who means you're no good and you still extend grace and patience towards them. Because you want them to be saved, you want them to change, you want to give them time in your presence to learn of you so that they'll be transformed. Because it's like when you go to the Word of God, Jesus is the living Word, the Word that we read. That's Jesus representing Him, the fullness of Him. And God knows you still have a bunch of things to deal with when you need to change. But you're reading the Word, you're in the presence of the Word, you're in His presence. And depending on the posture of your heart, you can either change or keep your demon, them remain the same. And in the case of Judas, he chose to keep his demons. Jesus was giving him the opportunity to get free from the verdict that was passed on his life, the prophetic word that he would be his betrayer. Because people like to talk about that it had to be Judas, it didn't have to be Judas. It was his decisions leading up to that moment that made him perfect vessel to do it. He was walking in the person